Hi, welcome to Yoga Coast. If you have not practiced with me before, my name is Bridie. We're going to get started in a seat, so you can find yourself cross-legged or kneeling using any blocks if you would like to prop yourself up so you're most comfortable through your spine. Then bringing the back of your hands together and just allow your palms to face up. And when you feel ready, you can close down your eyes or just keep a soft gaze down to the earth. And here, before we get moving, just starting to connect and find your breath. And as you use your breath as a tool to draw your awareness deeper into your body, can you start to observe where your body is resting in space? Observing the breath on the inhale. Observing the body on the exhale. Noticing the parts of your body connected to the earth. Can you find an even base through your sit bones? Noticing if your body is leaning forward or backwards. Most likely you need to shift your weight slightly into your back body. Notice any tension through your shoulders. Can you start to soften your shoulders back and down? And starting to draw your inhale breath from your tailbone all the way up the length of your spine to the very base of your skull. Press and shine your crown up towards the sky. And finding a deep inhale breath here together, drawing in through the nose, drawing down into belly, up and into the chest. Nice big sigh out through the mouth as you exhale. And taking a nice big stretch, reaching arms up and overhead. Inhale, maybe keeping eyes closed down or flickering eyes open. Bring your palms to touch. And exhale, draw your thumbs down through heart center. We're going to begin by coming into our tabletop position, drawing hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Find a slight activation through your belly, drawing navel in towards the spine. And here, just rolling out through the wrists, nice big circles with the shoulders over the fingertips. And coming back in the opposite direction. And finding a neutral base here, starting to move through our cat-cow as you inhale, tilting the hips forward, lower the belly, thread the heart through between the shoulders, maybe send your gaze forward or high. Then as you exhale, tuck the tail under, chin to chest, round through the spine, push the earth away. Inhale, tilting forward at the hips, lower the belly, thread the heart through between the shoulders, gaze high. Exhale, tucking tail under, chin to chest, we round. Just moving with the pace of your breath here. Every inhale breath opens the front body. And every exhale breath closes in on the front body. We compress the breath out. One more cycle, inhale to your cow. Exhale, curling under. And finding neutral tabletop, start to firm into the left palm. On your next inhale, float the right leg high. And here, switching that weight over to the right palm, draw the tailbone under, start to float the left fingertips high. Then as you exhale, release the left palm, release the left knee down to the earth. Alternating here, inhale, left leg lengthens, right arm lengthens on through the core. Exhale, release. Left arm lengthens, right leg lengthens. Try to keep the torso as steady as you can. Continuing to alternate with each breath. We inhale, left leg, right arm long. Exhale to release. Inhale, left arm, right arm long. Exhale. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm, right leg, hold here. Then as you exhale, keep the right leg hovered, ground the left palm, pivot on the left knee, take your toes to the long edge of your mat. Start to ground the right foot for supported side plank, reach the right fingertips high. On your next inhale, float the right arm up and overhead. Press into the blade edge of the right foot, deep breath into the right lung. Hold for the exhale. One more full breath here. And then on your next out breath, releasing back onto the right palm, pivot on the left knee, tuck the right toes, step the left foot back, find your high plank. Pulling the pubic bone in towards your sternum here. Make sure the head isn't hanging from the shoulders. Press the back of the head up towards the ceiling. Steady your breath, smooth in and out through the nose. Spread wide through the fingertips. Try not to lock through the elbow joints. Push the earth away, hug the muscles to your bones. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Find a gentle pedal out through the feet here. Maybe a more exaggerated rock from side to side through the hips. And then releasing into stillness, downward facing dog. Pull the lower rib cage in. Stretch the mat forward at your fingertips. Then draw all of that energy from the earth up through the spine. Send your sit bones high. Then follow the natural curve of your tailbone down the backs of the legs and out through the heels. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, curl forward, find your plank. Ground the knees, lower all the way to belly, hug the elbows in by the rib cage. Rise to your baby cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Pass through tabletop, inhale. Hips draw back towards the heels, exhale. Rise to table, inhale. Again, firm and steady through the core. This time as you breathe in, float the left leg long. And firming into left hand, inhale, right arm floats. We alternate, exhale, release to table. Inhale, left arm long, right leg lengthens. Exhale, release. Left leg long, right arm lengthens. Exhale. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale. Finding one more on each side, steady through the torso. Left leg long, right arm long. Hold, pull the navel to spine. Press the left heel away, reach a little further through the right fingertips. Then ground the right palm, pivot on the right knee, toes to the long edge of the mat. We inhale, ground the left foot for supported side plank. Left fingertips reach high. And take a breath in, left fingertips reach up and overhead. Roll the heart open towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Deep breath into the left lung. Press into the blade edge of left foot. Another full breath in. And on your next out breath, we release the left hand under the shoulder, pivot on the right knee, tuck the left toes, step back to your high plank. Holding strong here. Spread wide through the fingertips, cup the center of your palms, Hasta Bandha. Pubic bone draws towards the sternum, core is strong. Press out through the heels, shine forward through the crown. Take a breath in. And then exhale, hips lift, downward facing dog. And here maybe you find stillness, maybe you keep with a soft bend in the knees to keep long and lifted through your spine. Smooth and steady the breath. And then on your next inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Continue to shift the weight forward, ground the knees, lower to belly. Rise to your cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck, hips lift, downward facing dog. And rising to your tiptoes, gaze forward, walking forward to your fold. Finding a nice dangle here, soft bend in the knees. Let the head be heavy, hands to elbows. Maybe you find a gentle sway from side to side, maybe a bounce up and down. Letting the head hang loose, give it a nice big shake. And releasing the fingertips down towards the earth. Push the earth away, roll through the spine, inhale, rise to stand. Circle arms up and overhead, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, thumbs draw down through heart center. Circle high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, lead with the right foot, step to your plank. Shift the weight forward, exhale, knees or toes lower. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Rise to tiptoes, inhale, gaze between the hands, lead with the right foot, step to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise tall, inhale, sweep the arms high. Continue to flow, exhale, dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, lead with the left foot. Shift forward, inhale, exhale, lower to belly. Or through chaturanga, cobra, upward dog. Hips high, downward facing dog. Rise to tiptoes, gaze forward, inhale, lead with the left foot, step to your forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. We circle high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, thumbs draw down through heart center. Inhale, float arms high. Exhale, dive to fold. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, crown draws forward, sit bones behind. Exhale, fold, step back with the right foot, lower the knee down, untuck the toes. Sweep arms high, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, keep the lower rib cage drawing in. Relax through the shoulders, draw the tailbone down. Take a full breath in through from the tailbone to the crown. And exhale, release, frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes, step to your plank. Move through your vinyasa, shifting forward, lower. Inhale, breath, open through the heart. Exhale, breath, downward facing dog. And floating the right leg high as you inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right elbow, pause here. Gaze to your right pinky finger, step the foot outside for your lizard lunge. And broaden through the chest. Keep long through the back of the neck, take a breath in. Then exhale, step the left foot forward to the left pinky finger. We find our yogi squat malasana. Hands find prayer, thumbs to heart center. And see if you can send your weight to the blade edges of the feet. And take an inhale breath. Hold for the out breath. Press firm through the feet, inhale to rise. Showing the fingertips up towards the sky, heel toe the feet back in towards one another. Exhale, dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes, rise to your low lunge. Again, relax the shoulders, maybe shine the pinky fingers in towards one another slightly. Zipper up through the belly. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release, frame the foot, tuck the left toes, step to your plank. Again, optional vinyasa, or maybe find your downward facing dog. Meeting in our down dog, using the inhale breath to float the left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Hold, gaze to pinky finger, step the foot outside the pinky finger. Again, long through the spine, take a breath in. Hold for the out breath. And gaze to right pinky finger, we shift forward into malasana. Elbows towards the inner thighs, thumbs to heart. Keep open and lifted through the chest. And as you inhale, we ground into blade edges of the feet, grow tall, reach the fingertips high, heel toe the feet back underneath the hips. Arms come down by your side, find Tadasana, find your breath. Maybe you feel the beating of your heart, energy starting to pump and move through your body. And a smooth breath in. Maybe release that breath out through the mouth. And float arms high, inhale. Exhale, dive to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Again, find your low lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, send the hips back, folding forward, frame the front leg, peel the right toes towards the face. Moving breath by breath, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find your low lunge. And this time as you exhale, we frame the front foot, tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee, three-legged dog, right leg floats high. And bending at the right knee, open and stack through the hips, keep the armpits shining square down towards the earth. Deep inhale. And exhale, send your right knee to your left elbow. Open through the hip, inhale, shine the right knee high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, open. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, hold here, fallen star, find the inner edge of the left foot, extend the right leg out long, plant the blade edge of the foot, left fingertips reach high. And on your inhale breath, sweep the left fingertips up and overhead, press the left hip high. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, release left hand underneath left shoulder, hug the right knee to nose, three-legged dog, float the right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Again, we step through to our lizard. And this time we lower the left knee, untuck the toes, plant the left palm, find a twist, right fingertips reach high. Keep rolling, open through the left shoulder, press a little deeper into left pinky finger. An option to hold, or maybe send your right fingertips towards the back foot, bend into the left knee and take your bind. Making sure your thumb is close to your pinky toe, shining up towards the sky. So you're opening through the right shoulder, not closing it down. And one more breath in. And exhale, if you have the bind, gently release. Come back to your twist, right fingertips float high, tuck the left toes, lift the back knee. And finding a supported side plank here, we can lower the left knee or find full side plank, blade edge of left foot grounds. We stack the right foot on top of left, keep the right hip pressing tall. Take a breath in. Maybe here you move to your wild thing, start to tap the right toes behind, lift the hips, reach the right fingertips up and overhead. And breathing down the front line of your body. And then exhale, release, sweep right hand back underneath the shoulder, find your high plank. Shift the weight forward, inhale, move through your flow, knees or toes. Cobra, upward dog. Hips high, downward facing dog. And floating to your tiptoes, gaze forward, step or float to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Float arms high, inhale, palms connect. Thumbs draw down to your heart, exhale, release into Tadasana. We move through the other side. Circling arms high, inhale. Exhale, dive to fold. Lifting halfway, we find length. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee, we untuck the toes, rise to your low lunge. Zipper up through the belly again, grow tall through the spine, contain through the torso, through the lower rib cage, and then maintain that containment as you maybe lunge a little deeper into the left knee. We start to move through our flow breath by breath, inhale. Exhale, lengthen the left leg, ground the heel, peel the toes towards your face to fold. Inhale, rise, sweep through, low lunge. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way through, find your low lunge. And then exhale, release, frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the knee, three-legged dog, left leg floats high. Then bending at the knee, roll open through the hip, keep the shoulders square towards the earth. Hugging heel in towards the glute. Full breath in, yawn through the left hip. Then as you exhale, we cross the knee under the body to the right elbow. Open, yawn through the hip, inhale, left knee high. Exhale, cross under the body, left knee, right elbow. One more, inhale, open. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, hold it here. Fem into the left palm, find the inner edge of the right foot. Extend the left leg long, ground the blade edge, reach the right fingertips high. And sweeping right arm up and overhead, press high through the right hip. Deep breath down the right side of the body. And exhale, we pivot on the right toes, ground the right palm, left knee to nose. Three-legged dog, float the leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, gaze to pinky finger, lizard lunge. Lowering the right knee, untuck toes, swim into right palm. Find your twist, left arm reaches. And holding here, or left fingertips towards the back foot, we can find our bind. Rolling open through the heart, maybe gazing over left shoulder. Again, double checking that left shoulder is opening. Our thumb is closest to our pinky toe. And if you have your bind, gently release, come back to your twist. Left fingertips reach, we tuck the right toes, we lift the knee, firm strong into the right palm. Option to ground the right knee, find your supported side plank, or we take the blade edge of the foot and float our left leg on top of the right. Pressing high through the left hip. Option to hold, or we start to transition to our wild thing. Tuck the left toes behind, pick up through the hips, send the left fingertips up and overhead. Enjoying your breath from your right toes all the way up the front of your body to your left fingertips. And then exhale, pivot on the right toes, find your high plank. Shifting the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, find your flow. Meeting in our downward facing dog. And rise to your toes, gaze forward, lead with the left foot, step to your fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale, bring your palms to touch. Take the feet a little wider than hip distance. We start to sink down again into Malasana. Letting go and releasing through the lower back. Feeling open through the hips, open through the chest. And an option to start to hover the arms parallel to the earth, reach the fingertips forward. Lift up through pelvic floor, keep the shoulders soft, keep the crown pressing up towards the sky. Take a breath in. And releasing the hips all the way down to the earth. Just finishing with a little bit of core, finding Navasana, our boat pose. We can bring our hands behind our thighs, keep the toes tapped, and start to send the torso on a 45-degree angle. Otherwise, if you would like to take it a little further, we can float the calves parallel to the earth. We can release the hands and shine our fingertips forward. Taking a breath in. As you exhale, start to lower down to your dish pose, or just lengthen one leg at a time. On your next out breath, we rise and float back to our boat. Inhale to lower. Exhale, float the knees, find your boat, keep the heart lifted. Inhale, dish. Exhale, rise to boat. We've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, float. Last one. Inhale, we're going to hold at the bottom. On your out breath, start to draw your right knee in towards your belly. Inhale, find length. Exhale, left knee to belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to belly. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to belly. Inhale, find length. One more each side. Exhale, right knee to belly. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to belly. Take a breath in dish. And then exhale, release the heels, reach the arms up and overhead. Nice. From here, walking both of your feet to the bottom left corner of your mat. You can find a cross at the ankles to anchor. Left hand finds the right wrist and we guide it to the top left corner, finding our crescent moon shape. Maybe here you give your head a rock from side to side. Just choosing whether to keep it neutral, maybe gaze over the right bicep or over the left. And focus on grounding the back of the right hip, the right shoulder blade. And start to allow your breath and your body to soften here. And on your next exhale, we shuffle back through center and continue to take the feet to the bottom right corner of the mat. Right hand finds the left wrist. We guide it to the top right corner. Just taking a cross of the ankles here. And again, rock of the head from side to side. Notice where it feels good to rest through the neck. And then softening the back of the left hip, the left shoulder blade down to the earth. Smoothing the breath up and down the left side of the body. And gently passing back through center, uncrossing the heels, realigning your torso through center. Start to float your arms down by your sides, start to bend the knees and draw the heels in towards the glutes. And making sure your fingers just brush past the base of the heels and start to press your palms, your forearms firm into the earth. Tuck the tail under, compress the lower back to the earth. Rolling into our bridge pose as you inhale, firm into the feet. Start to rise and lift through the hips, peel the spine from the earth. And then use your exhale breath just to allow the upper back to lower, to melt back down to your mat. Finding 2 more rolls through the spine. Inhale, tuck the tail under, rise and lift through the hips. And exhale to release. Inhale, tail draws under, rise and lift through the hips. This time we hold at the very top. Walking the shoulder blades a little closer in towards one another. Option to take your bind here. And start to shine the knuckles down towards the heels. Keep active through the inner thighs. Energetically shine your kneecaps forward and press your heart behind beyond your crown. And releasing the bind here. Keep the hips lifted as you inhale, float the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, float the arms back down by your side. Here, if you took the bind, we find the opposite grip, stacking the awkward thumb on top. Maybe walking shoulder blades in a little further again. Shine the knuckles down towards the heels. Keep the navel in towards the spine, press the heart behind. And gently release the bind. One last breath, floating arms overhead, then we release the hips down. Exhale as the arms float down by the side, the hips start to lower, vertebrae by vertebrae. And from here, just placing the hands underneath the lower back, find a triangle shape with the fingertips, connecting the thumb, connecting pointer finger. And just start to float and hover the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Maybe you have a wall near you that you can find legs up the wall. Taking 5 more breaths here, letting the toes be soft, the ankles be soft. If you'd like to transition into a plow pose, you're more than welcome to take your feet up and overhead. And then starting to bend into the knees, taking the feet a little wider than the hips, maybe width distance of your mat. Release the arms from underneath you, send the back of the palms, the back of the hands to the earth, allow the knees to knock in towards one another. And from here, just taking a moment for any final movements that your body needs to feel rested and balanced. Maybe a gentle rock of the knees from side to side, a gentle twist. Maybe a full happy baby pose. And whenever you're ready, you can find your final resting pose, whether that is joining me in Shavasana. Maybe you wish to rise and find a seat in meditation, or keep a bend in the knees if it feels uncomfortable to lay out long on your back. And wherever you are, take one final conscious cycle of breath, drawing into the belly, up and into the chest. Allow your out breath through the mouth to take you into your rest. You're more than welcome to remain resting on your back for a little longer or in your meditation for longer. Or if you do wish to finish your practice right here, just starting to invite movement back into your body, maybe deepening the breath slightly. Wiggling through toes, wiggling through fingers, maybe taking a full morning stretch, reaching the arms up and overhead, pointing through the toes, lengthen out through the spine. And finding a roll onto your side to transition into your seat. Maybe you take a moment here resting on your side. And peeling your side body up into a seat. And closing our practice here together, circling arms overhead, join your palms to touch. And bringing your thumbs down to your third eye center, repeating in your own mind, I co-create my own reality. Drawing your thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. And drawing your thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. And bowing our heads down in gratitude for our practice together today. Maybe finding 3 more things here that you're grateful for. No, thank you so much for joining me here on the Yoga Coast channel. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.